there's a lot of people that are in the seat of government that are aged 25 to 35. My day job is at a law school, and the amount of law clerks that they're under 40. I mean, most of them are there for a while and then they go in to either be a judge themselves or go practice. So on the judicial branch, there's tons of it. There's tons of it in Congress. There's a whole bunch of staffers on the executive branch too. I mean, what impact does the fact that they're so much younger than the person they're working for have on how things happen?
It's an incredible culture on Capitol Hill. One of the smartest people I know, who's currently the lead tax counsel. Boy, this is about to be wonky for a second. Okay, there's a committee in Congress. It's one of the most powerful committees. One of the most powerful perches in the House of Representatives is the Ways and Means Committee. They control taxes. The chairman of that committee is a guy named Richie Neal. He's from Springfield, Massachusetts. His lead tax counsel is a friend of mine from grad school. She always said that the thing that was amazing about Capitol Hill is that whoever in the room has the most knowledge runs the meeting. Doesn't matter what their age is. There are exceptions to that, but that's pretty much true. The Senate candidate in South Carolina against Lindsey Graham, who's now Jamie Harrison, the chair of the DNC, is a friend of mine from Capitol Hill. When we worked together there, he was frequently the youngest guy in the room. Super smart, by the way. I mean, Yale Law School and all that. Like the people that you work with at UNH every day, right? Young, full of energy, incredibly intelligent. Didn't matter, right? He usually had the most senior position in the room. He usually ran the meeting. And so that is less of a barrier. Age is less of a barrier. If you work for the right person, or you have the right experience, or you have the most knowledge, you can have as big an impact as anyone else. And your earlier point is right. Members of Congress rely heavily on their staffers. I'm not saying that any of us who worked on the Hill who were staffers were elected. We were not. The Constitution gave power to elected officials, and they're the people who make the decisions. They're the people who have the power. But any member of Congress worth their salt will tell you that they rely heavily, implicitly on their staff. They have very close relationships with their staff. And so it becomes a position where you can have a tremendous amount of influence.